Everyone warned me about them. I didn't listen. I thought warnings were just noise. Jealousy dressed up as advice. People love to tell you the sky is falling when you're busy building a rocket ship. And Marcus? Marcus wasn't just a partner. He was my brother. Not by blood. By battle. We slept on the same stained couch in that sublet above the laundromat. We ate ramen packets raw because boiling water took too long. We coded for 36 hours straight, high on Red Bull and the kind of arrogance only 24-year-olds can afford. He knew my passwords. He knew my mother's birthday. He knew the name of my first dog and the exact way I took my coffee, black, 2 sugars, no cream, ever. He knew about Sarah before she was my ex. He knew her middle name was Louise. He knew she hated the sound of chewing. He knew she left me because I loved the company more than I loved her breathing. He held my hand at the funeral when my dad died. He said, "I got you, Jay." Always. I believed him. God help me, I believed him with every fiber of my being. The company was called Nexus. Stupid name. Generic. But it was ours. R.I.P. Our sweat. Our 401k was a shoebox under the bed. Then the series a hit. 7 million. Then the B of 40. We moved to a glass tower in Soma. We hired 50 people. We bought Aran chairs. We had a kombucha tap. I was the face. The vision. The genius founder profile in Forbes. He was the operator. The COO. The adult in the room. That's what the VCs called him. Jay, you're the heart. Marcus is the brain. They loved that dynamic. They ate it up with a spoon. I should have seen it in the board meetings. The way he corrected me. What Jay means to say. The way he started scheduling one-on-ones with my lead investors. Without me. Just aligning on strategy, Jay. Don't worry your pretty head. My head wasn't pretty. It was exhausted. Sarah came back into the picture 6 months ago. Just coffee. Closure, she said. She looked good. Sharp. She'd cut her hair. She wore that perfume. The one that smells like rain on hot asphalt. My kryptonite. I told Marcus. Hey, grabbing coffee with Sarah. Closure thing. He smiled. That tight, thin smile. Good. Healthy. Move on, brother. He used the word brother like a weapon. A blunt instrument to keep me close while he slid the knife in. The term sheet for the Series C came in January. 80 million. Pre-money valuation, 400. Life-changing. Generational wealth. I was ready to sign. I had the pen in my hand. The Mont Blanc. Gift from Marcus. For signing the big one, he said. Then the emergency board meeting. Friday. 4 p.m. I walked into the conference room. The air pressure dropped. My lawyers weren't there. Marcus's lawyers were. 2 partners from a white shoe firm I'd never met. They smelled like expensive cologne and Predator. Jay, Marcus said. He didn't stand up. He stayed seated at the head of the table. My seat. We need to talk about your leadership. My leadership. My company. The investors have lost confidence, he said. His voice was flat. Dead. The erratic behavior. The missed deadlines. The personal instability. Personal instability, I repeated. The words tasted like copper. You mean Sarah? We mean the distraction, he corrected. Smooth. Practiced. The board has voted. Unanimously. You're being removed as CEO. Effective immediately. You retain your equity, common stock, diluted, of course, but you have no operational control. No board seat. No information rights. I laughed. A harsh, barking sound. Unanimous? There are 5 seats. I have 1. You have 1. That's 3 independents. 3 independents, Marcus said, tapping a folder. Who I appointed. With the voting rights you signed away in the Series B administrative cleanup. Page 42, J. You initialed it. Page 42. I initialed it. I didn't read it. I trusted him. Brother, get out, he said. Not shouted. Whispered. Security is downstairs. Your badge is deactivated. Your laptop is wiped. Don't make a scene. It hurts the valuation. I looked at the independents. Suits. Blank faces. They wouldn't meet my eyes. Cowards. All of them. I walked out. Past the receptionist who wouldn't look at me. Past the kombucha tap. Into the cold San Francisco fog. My phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. A link. I clicked it. Vogue. Online exclusive. Tech power couple ties the knot in intimate Napa ceremony. Photo 1, Marcus. Tom Ford tux. Smug. Photo 2, Sarah. White lace. Radiant. Photo 3, them kissing. Her hand on his chest. His hand on her waist. The caption, Marcus Thorne, CEO of Nexus, weds Sarah Louise Miller, former creative director and longtime partner of ousted co-founder Jay Henderson, the date on the article. 3 days ago. 3 days before the board meeting. They got married. Then he fired me. On my own term sheet. Using my own signature. I stood on the sidewalk, the phone in hand, vibration numbing my fingers. The fog swallowed the sound of the cable cars. I had nothing. No office. No title. No brother. No girl. Just $40 million in common stock I couldn't sell, locked up for 18 months, in a company he now ran solo. 18 months. A lifetime. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I hailed an Uber. Went to the apartment I still kept in the Mission. The one with the view of the parking lot. I poured a whiskey. Neat. Good stuff. The kind Marcus hated. Waste of money, Jay. Invest it. I opened my laptop. Personal one. Air-gapped. Clean. I didn't use the cloud. Paranoia is a survival trait when you grow up with nothing. I have a folder. Insurance, I built it 2 years ago. When Marcus started staying late with the CFO. When the strategy sessions ran past midnight. I'm not stupid. Just loyal. Loyalty is a disease. I clicked the drive. Encrypted. Password, ramen raw 36 hours. Files. Thousands of them. The real cap table. The side letters Marcus signed with the VCs giving him super voting shares I didn't know about. The offshore account in the Caymans where he siphoned consulting fees. The emails where he coached the independents on the coup script. The Slack exports where he mocked my dad's death. Founder grief is a great narrative arc for the press tour, but bad for Q3 velocity. He called my father's corpse a narrative arc. I found the code. The back door. Not in the product. In the infrastructure. The CI/CD pipeline. The Kubernetes clusters. The billing engine. I wrote the core architecture. He managed the people. He never learned Rust. He called it cute hobbyist stuff. It wasn't a hobby. It was a kill switch. I drank the whiskey. Burned clean down the throat. Sarah texted me. *J, I know how this looks. Please don't make this harder. We didn't plan this. It just happened. Marcus has been a rock. You were never there, never there. I built the thing that bought her ring. I built the thing that paid for the Napa venue. I built the thing that made Marcus a tech power couple CEO. I typed a reply. Deleted it. Typed again. Deleted it. Blocked the number. I looked at the screen. The cursor blinked. Steady. Rhythmic. Like a heartbeat. Execute, Protocol 01 command. That's all it takes. Not a virus. Not a hack. A feature. A disaster recovery module I wrote in month 3. If the bus hits us both, Jay, how do we save the data? Marcus asked. We don't save the data, I said. We nuke the foundation so nothing survives but the truth. I pressed enter. The screen flashed. Confirm irreversible action, y/n. I typed y. I poured another drink. Watched the terminal scroll. Logs. Thousands of lines per second. Deleting encryption keys, rotating all SSH certs, revoking AWS root access, locking IAM roles, corrupting the billing database primary, corrupting the billing database replica, flushing Redis cache, dropping Postgres tables, terminating EC2 fleet, revoking Stripe API keys, revoking Plaid tokens, triggering GDPR right to be forgotten, purge on all user PII, the beautiful, terrible sound of an empire committing suicide. Nexus didn't go down slowly. It vanished. Poof. 400 million in valuation. Subscribe to Betrayal and Revenge for more unbelievable stories of betrayal and karma.